Hello everybody, this is my first installment for our video log on the Day of the Beast, which is a Call of Cthulhu role-playing game campaign, and we've decided to do a blog, but I've decided since I have to write and type at the computer 5 days a week, I'm going to give myself a break over the weekend, and I'm actually going to do a video log. So, we decided to play Call of Cthulhu about 5 months ago after I'd done a one-shot with my group. Before that we had been playing Ashen Stars, which is a space opera role-playing game based off of the Gumshoe engine. We decided on the Day of the Beast because it's a campaign of medium length, and we've got the 1998 edition, which is enhanced from the earliest release of 1984, which was then called The Fungi from Yugoth. It contains additional chapters, some more artwork, and some of the chapters have been revised. I have made changes to the campaign. I'm not going to go into detail now, but I'm going to do this as we go along through the campaign. Today I'm just going to concentrate on the party and the makeup of the party and the character creation. I'd also like to point out that this is going to contain spoilers. If you want to play this campaign as a player, you might not want to listen to this because I'm going to give away the plot points. I'm going to explain what happens. So, the group in the first session consisted of 4 players, 2 male, 2 female. We got an additional player in the third session. I decided to give my players 2 ways to create their characters. Way 1 is completely randomized, so basically I tell people you have to roll for strength now, and you have to roll 3d6, and whatever value you come up with goes into the box behind strength. Or you do it in a less randomized way, and that is you just roll 5 3d6s and you write down those 5 values and you assign them to strength, dex, con, app and pow as you like it, as you want it. So basically if you want to play a really strong character, maybe a soldier or maybe a police officer, you might want to go down that road. We had somebody once who played an ex-con boxer, so he had a lot of strength and dexterity, because those are things that you might want to find in a boxer, but his appearance was kind of low, so he chose to put the lowest one into appearance. Then of course the next group is education. You roll that one, and then size and intelligence, again these are interchangeable, so people just rolled for those and then assigned them as they wished. The reason why I gave them both options, there are more options than that even in the Call of Cthulhu basic role-playing game rules, but the reason why I decided to not have it completely randomized is because people in my group actually enjoy being able to explore characters whose concepts they can embrace, either because they've always wanted to play a medicine man, or they've always wanted to play a really aggressive police officer, or a brainy archaeologist, or just because they feel it's good to have this kind of person in the group, because if you don't have a certain type of investigator, you might find it very difficult or even impossible to complete the campaign. So, once we had done this, we came up with a really, really interesting group and mix of characters. The first character is Rosalind Mortimer from New England. She went to Cambridge University in Britain, but at that point in time women could not get a degree in Cambridge. You could go and you can attend all the classes, but you couldn't get a degree, which is why she studied history but never got a degree. And then she went to live with an archaeologist in Egypt, and she helped him at the dig site, and she spent several years with him, and they broke up, and now she's returned to the United States. Her occupation is rich, and I call her an heiress with experience. The next character is Angelo Morales, who is a medicine man from Bolivia, so he's an indigenous Native American from Bolivia, who went to Harvard later on to study medicine, and he's a very spiritual person. Then we have Jessie Fletcher, she's a private investigator from New York. And last but not least, we've got Sherman Abrams, who's an engineer, with an engineering degree from Harvard, Massachusetts, and he used to work in mining. Now, this is the character, Sherman Abrams, who was created completely randomly, which is why he is very low in strength and very low in dex, but very high in intelligence. So basically, the player made the decision that this is what this person could be based on their statistics, and he explains it the following way. Sherman Abrams is very weak and very low dexterity because he actually suffers from polio, and that was a very nice idea. So this is how these characters have been put together, and after character creation we went straight into the first adventure, which is called Suffer Little Children, and I'm going to tell you all about it in the next installment.